Alrighty, sir. So, before we start kind of going over all of this, how did you feel November went? We were doing a few different things that I know you weren't necessarily the most happy about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Walk me through that a little bit. How did you feel November went for you?
It went pretty good. I mean, slowing my bat speed down was mainly an ego thing for me, but it did help a lot because then it forced me to actually watch the ball and like focus on the more little things that I don't normally think about, even though they're my biggest struggles. So, like, I'm always thinking about my bat speed, exit velo, taking an entire month to just slow it down really helped me. Because then I was getting a lot more, especially that last week. Like, we're hitting some fucking barrels. Like, it made me appreciate more little things and, like, little successes rather than, oh, fuck, I hit 105 again. It was more like, oh, shit, I hit 92, but I had a 64 bat speed. So I was able to take in the more smaller, like, achievements and be more happy with that, which is going to help me a lot more here. Like, on December, where if, like, a day like today where I feel like shit, body sore as hell from a crazy lift yesterday, and I'm like, I don't want to swing 100%, drop it back down to 65 again. I'm still focusing on something while I'm swinging slow and letting my body recover. So I feel like it's helped me a lot in November, but it's also going to help me a lot even more through December, January, and the rest of my career, because now I'm like, I can actually slow it down a little bit and know what to focus on instead of just slowing down and just slowing down to slow down. Good. Now I actually know what I need to focus on days where I'm like, no swinging above 65.
And so, okay, there it is. 65. 65 mile an hour was the cap that we had for you.
Yeah.
Now, for a lot of players, 65 is a number that they try and obtain. For you, 65 is a number that was
hard to swing under.
A handcuff for you.
Yeah.
So I think you did a good job of explaining it. It was very important for us, I think, especially with November being a bat-to-ball month. We just came off of a bat speed month where you averaged 71.3 mile an hour bat speed with a max of 77. Okay. I think it's very important for us, and looking at that, we only got like a 94 mile an hour max. Now that was only out of one session. Okay. So like understandable, but I think that you said it yourself, like your goal was high bat speed, high exit velocity. So that generally means high effort. Now, high effort isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is when you're not working or putting it in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like if you're going 100 miles an hour because you're
go 100 miles an hour,
there's no point.
Yeah.
Because you could be going in the exact opposite direction you need to be going.
It took me 4 years to realize that shit.
So instead, we decided let's just try and go 65 miles an hour and make sure that we're going in the right direction. Make sure that our bat path is in the right spot. We had a lot of attack angle, vertical bat angle discussions this past month. I think those were very good for you. What would you say was like the biggest realization that you feel you had when looking at the data on Blast in time, when looking at your post session, when we were going over takeaways, just the conversations that we were having? What are you taking away kind of from this past month and having to focus more on the bat path? What'd you learn?
Before last year, I struggled a lot with being under it, and pretty much the whole off season from October till March of last year, it was all focusing on staying flat. And I mean, I'd go hit softball off a tire to keep my to keep me kind of here, like flat and up. I'll do high tee all the time to keep me flat and up. And then coming in here this month and realizing that, like, I need to work more on VBA because I'm so fucking flat. It's like, no shit, I'm not hitting any balls in the air. Like, even from spring season through summer through fall, I would hit a couple. I hit a couple bombs. I had a good chunk of bombs. But if it wasn't a bomb, it was either a ground ball or like a liner, like a 5 feet off the ground line drive. And it was never really anything different. Like I'd pop up all the time, but that's like I'd pop up or I'd hit a ground ball or hit a liner. And that was because my bat class was so flat. So now that we were working on VBA, in my brain it wasn't processing that like VBA is the tilt of the bat, I guess. Mm-hmm. So in my brain I was thinking, well, I just worked the whole fucking year on staying flat, and now I'm doing the complete opposite. Like, I'm gonna pop up and do all this other shit. Instead of like, VBA isn't the problem, it was attack angle. If you have a good VBA, it's actually gonna help you get to more balls, hit the ball more in the air, and get more of those line drives in the gaps and bombs that you actually want, instead of those fucking ground balls. Because if I stay flat the whole time, if any sort of pitch dives or moves, I'm either going to be under or on top of it. There's no in between. It has to be a perfect four seam for me to make good contact with a flat bat path. So now that I, in this month, realized what VBA was and how it would help me, focusing on that was kind of a struggle too, because like I said, now I'm kind of getting under it, but then my mind changed from VBA to attack angle. Now that I took a week or two to focus on VBA, I realized, okay, VBA is good, but the reason why I'm popping shit up now is because I have a fucking 25 average attack angle. No shit, I'm gonna fucking pop everything up. So really realizing that VBA isn't bad for you, it's good for you, even though I worked the whole year on the opposite. And attack angle was the issue, not VBA like I thought it was. So that was what the last week or so we worked on.
Yep.
Was understanding that VBA wasn't bad, it was the attack angle. And once I got that, last 3 sessions, I was fucking hitting bombs. So
it's been looking really nice.
Yeah, and that was like, even when that 102 I hit yesterday, my body felt like shit. I just got off the flu. Like, if I could do that after not hitting for a week because I was sick as fuck, I mean, if I feel good one day, like, the numbers are gonna go up. So, but it was just that realization that, like, you think, oh, I'm going to tilt the bat, it's going to cause issues. It's actually not. It's actually going to help you, because then you're able to catch balls more deep in the zone or further up in the zone. It's just like a weird thing for your brain to process, but once you get it and once it clicks, it's like a game changer. It's like a whole new doorway to walk in through, and it's like, now I have all this other shit to work on. Oh, there's more. It makes you realize more, like, inconsistencies in your swing to work on. So
good.
It's pretty cool.
Love that. I do want to preface, there was one day a week where we did allow you to take off the guardrails of 65. So that is where you're going to see 79.1 max bat speed. So we were actually able to get a higher bat speed in all the other months. You haven't had a cap on it at all. We've also been having you do what? What have we
lift 3 times a week.
We've limited your lifting. So previously, how often would you lift a week?
4 times a week, but...
See, okay, this is where I think our definitions of lifting might be different. How often were you going to the gym and exuding effort with your body at a higher rate than others might?
I would lift max intent 4 times a week, but that was just lifting on top of max intent training every day. Because what I would do is lift, go throw, max intent throwing, do sprint work, all the shit in a day. And then the next day, it would be the same stuff, but hitting instead of throwing. And then Wednesday would be kind of an off day, rest, I'll go hit and do a ton of other shit. And then back into max lifting, max throwing, or max hitting, sprint work, all that stuff. So while it was only 4 times a week, it's actually 10 times worse for my body because I'm doing all this other shit to it.
Did anyone else just catch that? Did you just agree that it wasn't great for your body?
It's not great for my body because I fucking pulled, every muscle in my legs in spring season. I've pulled both hamstrings and my quad and my forearm since spring season. And that was because I thought more was better. What I needed to realize compared to a lot of other kids is the strength isn't my problem, it's staying healthy. So that's what we worked on this month, was rest more, because there's like you need quality over quantity.
Yep.
Because the more you do, you're just gonna do more harm for you in that. So that's what we worked on this month, was cutting it to 3 times a week, but making sure those are max intent, and then rest completely the other days. So, yeah.
And now that we're looking at these numbers, max bat speed went really well.
Yeah.
Really well. Love that. Look at the rotation, Max, brother.
I know. I don't know where the fuck that came from.
I can tell you, you're healthy. Like, you're healthy, buddy.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Because my averages are now like 17, like 15 to like 20.
Yeah.
And before my max was 15.
Yeah.
And that's within like what the fuck was my max last year? Like 19 or something?
Let's see here.
I don't think I got to like really above 20 last year.
Hold on.
Because
These
I
are
know
one part of
last
Google
year,
Sheets I hate. Let me take it out of.
I don't know where my numbers came from. Whenever I was in here last year, my numbers were dog shit. Like, my rotational sucked, and then I haven't gained strength like much. I've honestly lost a lot of strength since last year.
So November of last year, your average rotation was 10.6,
Max.
7.8, 8.9, 13,
And now I'm
14,
averaging
13.
15 to 20. So, a year later, I'm up 7 or 8.
It's pretty nice.
I know.
It's pretty nice, dude.
So, now that I've gotten to the point, back to the training thing, strength isn't my problem. Now I need to stay healthy, move fast, and be mobile. Because I already have, honestly, more strength than I need. Like, I've gotten to the point where, like, I'm strong. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Because, well, obviously I want to get stronger, but it's not the number one priority anymore.
Yep.
I mean, I'm 195 pounds now, squat like 400 pounds, like dumbbell bench, 100-pound dumbbells for reps. Like, I have the strength there. I don't need to reach for that as my number one priority. I just need to make sure I maintain.
You need to be healthy.
Just need to be healthy. Just maintain and be healthy. Because that's the whole reason why I've struggled my whole high school career. Was I'm always fucking hurt. I'm literally always fucking hurt. Mm-hmm. Outside of my sophomore year, I've always been hurt. So that's what I'm working on now is I don't need to worry so much on the strength and effort and shit. I'm already committed to a school. Obviously, I need to put the work in, but understanding that I don't need to go 100% all the time because a random Venezuelan kid is doing the same thing doesn't mean, like, in my brain, I need to stop thinking of it like that. Just need to calm down, take my rest days, treat my body with respect, and then I'll get more out of it than how I've been treating it the last couple of years where, like, I'm doing the same shit over and over again and getting the same result, like we said.
I think I agree. I think the biggest thing is we're adjusting where your 100% effort is going.
Yes, that's way better than what I just got.
But prior, you were going 100% for output. You were trying to get the highest amount of output that you possibly could. Mm-hmm. Now we're trying to get the most amount of health from you, essentially. Because, like, and like you said, your issue has never necessarily been how hard can we hit it. You've been hitting the ball 95 plus since your freshman year.
Well, honestly, since 90 plus since 8th grade.
So, like, it's never been necessarily an issue of, like, can we get Nate to swing it faster?
Yeah.
Can we get Nate to do this faster? Can we get him to do this faster? Now it's necessarily, like, can you put the barrel where you want to put the barrel? Can you be healthy when you need to be healthy? And one of the things I wanted to showcase with this is, and for anyone that's watching at home, it was a struggle to get Nate to agree to swing under 65 and at the same time only live 3 days a week. That was almost an everyday argument that we had. And he came in 15 times this last month. In the month of November, he came in 15 times. It was a struggle. It was definitely a struggle. But he did it, and I want to showcase to him that, like, yes, we swung slower with a purpose that cleaned up a lot of bat path. Like, look at your VBA. Got way better, dude. Way better. Attack angle stayed right around ish the same. Your average exit velocity right around the same.
Yeah.
And you were hitting the ball, you were swinging 6 miles an hour faster on average in October.
And I'm only 3 miles an hour higher.
Yeah. And crazy, your top eighth actually went higher. And your max went higher.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
Yeah.
And it's not like you were hitting the ball different. So in the month of October, you were hitting it 3 degrees left of second base. In November, you're hitting it 2.1 degrees left of second base.
That's honestly better, more middle.
Well, both of those are pretty much right at the middle.
Yeah.
Like it's not like we completely altered how you were hitting the ball.
It's like I'm not pulling the ball every time anymore.
Exactly. It's not like we made it to where you were just pull heavy. Like you were still living up the middle. 15-degree launch angle last month, or from October to 20.6 degrees in November, similar-ish. You did pull the ball a little bit more when you hit the ball harder, but that's understandable. And it's not like you were like crazy pull. It was only 10 degrees left.
Well, and because I'm swinging slower, like I'm gonna be early.
Your
on
timing's
everything.
a little off.
My timing's gonna be dog shit when I'm trying to swing slower, especially the first 2 weeks.
And honestly, like, wasn't even like, I know you're saying dog, like, it wasn't
But it's not even that crazy.
No. And like, your attack angle was right, your launch angle, top eighth launch angle was right around the same as your average launch angle, 19.3, which is still a pretty good number. Like, I have no issues with that at all. Few things that did change, okay? Ropes percentage. So the percent of how often you hit a ropes percentage did drop drastically, okay? Now, here are the reasons, though. This ropes percentage, bombs percentage is just based off your top eighth.
Yeah.
Now, because on some Sundays we did let you cut free of the guardrails,
Yeah.
and you did have a top eighth of 94.1, for 80% of the sessions that you had last month, you weren't allowed to swing over 65.
Exactly. Four sessions out of
15?
15, I was able to swing hard.
Yep.
So no shit, I'm not gonna hit a ton of ropes because I'm focusing on stuff.
And so, like, that's...
If you're hitting a ton of ropes while you're trying to focus on something you're struggling with, you're probably not struggling with it.
Yep.
If you think about it, you
So-
should be honestly hitting like shit if you're trying to struggle with something, because that means you're learning. That means you're trying to work on something you're not good at.
So that's where these have dropped down.
I would be upset if I wouldn't be upset in my ego, but I wouldn't have learned much if those were just as high,
Yeah.
because that means I'm working on something I'm already good at. So I'm working on something I'm dog shit at. No shit, they're gonna be down.
I love it. How are you feeling over everything that we kind of just went over?
I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm still going to focus on bat to ball.
Good.
Especially, why am I going to completely change when I had really good past 2 weeks with it, when I could continue focusing on it on like every other session or every couple sessions, like instead of it being like Sundays, like instead of my whole weeks being handicapped and Sunday's my off day, during bat speed month, all week be like crazy, and then Sunday, like I'm here for like 4 sessions on Sunday or something. 1 or 2 of those sessions on Sunday, I'm focusing on bat to ball, and then the last session go crazy again. So I'm gonna take what I've learned this month and actually use it throughout the off season, instead of, oh, okay, now the month is over, I can swing as hard as I can again, and then lose all the shit that I gained this entire month that I worked for.
Good.
So I'm actually able to be more open-minded with how I'm going to train within these next 3-4 months until season, and then in the summer when I'm preparing for college.
One of the other things I want to talk about is going to be smash factor. Okay, so smash factor is essentially what we were working on, is how well are we hitting the ball. Okay, so a 1.3 is going to be average.
Yep.
A 1.5 is almost like perfect, and a 1.2 is like not great at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so and again, this is going to be based off of average. So your average smash factor, so looking at your average exit velocity divided by your average bat speed, was a 1.19, which is way higher than your past months.
Yeah.
Then we're looking at your top eighth. So that was taking your top eighth exit velocity divided by your top eighth bat speed. Way higher still. Like this past month, even with these increased exit velocities from those couple of Sundays, you still had way better collision efficiency, way better smash factor this past month than you have in the past. And the thing is you've gained a lot of your success from being able to Nate Brown strong, Nate Brown swing bat fast. And so even though you weren't hitting the ball well, you were hitting it hard. Where a lot of other guys have to hit it well or have to hit it perfect to hit it hard. And so you were getting away with a good amount, and it's something that like it's a good crutch to have until you get to a certain point.
Exactly.
And now we've committed to a college. We're going to be doing something more than just playing for your high school. This is kind of like the time of like, hey, let's make that adjustment.
Exactly.
Let's not just try and see can we make the varsity team this year. Let's plan for some future playing days.
That's what I'm so excited about this year is I don't need to worry about it. Like, I'm already committed. I don't need to worry about, oh, there's a fucking coach here, there's a college coach here, or I need to perform. Now I just need to work. I need to put my nose to the grindstone and train. Even in the regular season for baseball, for Arapahoe, I mean, obviously I need to be trying, but I don't need to be putting my body on the line all the time when I have now something more I need to work for. Instead of the future being unknown and I'm like, shit, I need to go 100%, I need to put my body on the line. Now it's like, now I have some sort of future ahead of me, and I can take the regular season to train, work hard at practice, see results from games, see what I need to work on, bring it in here, train, go back, same thing, and then make those adjustments off actual pitching. So now the regular season is going to be more of like an off season where I'm going to be seeing what I'm seeing in game, taking that information into the cage in here, working on it, and then trying again the next game, doing it again. And then when the season's over, bring back the off-season lifting again so that I'm gaining strength and stuff now that I don't need to run around and do all this other stuff. Have more smart ways to train about it, which is going to put a lot less stress on my shoulder, like a lot less stress on my mind. So it's going to be a lot easier for me to just work, put my nose on the grindstone without stressing and hurting myself.
I love it. And I think this spring will treat it like spring training.
Exactly.
Where it's like, and when you say like the body on line, I think what you mean by that too is like if you have like a sprained ankle,
I don't need to play 4 games on it.
Exactly.
I'm going to take a rest.
You're going to be smart about it because you're not in a position of being dire necessarily.
Exactly. I'm not going to play the whole season with a pulled hamstring like I did last year.
And so I think biggest goals for Nate Brown this upcoming year, let's be healthy, right? And let's just keep looking to develop, keep working to make it to where basketball is going to be focused, like you said, for a few sessions. It doesn't have to be every single session, but let's keep having that be a focus for you.
Yeah.
And I'm excited just to see you keep growing. One last final thing that I do want, actually 2 other things. One thing, your YouTube link is right here, so that way you can just click this anytime you need to, and that'll take you directly to your YouTube playlist. Right here is your notes link, so if you ever need to just go in and want to check in on your notes, you can click that right there.
Yeah.
The last final thing that I do want to go over is going to be our goals. Let me see if I can get this. Ooh, actually, I need to add a goal sheet. One sec. Let's go to, who has it? I think Tom does. Where's Tom?
I'm just excited too because, I mean, if I was hitting 92 this month with a 65 mile an hour, like a 64, 63 mile an hour bat speed, now if I keep working on that and I can consistently barrel the ball just as good, but at like a 70 to 75, holy fuck. That would be like consistent 100+ fucking line drives, bombs, instead of like the 1 or 2 a session where I randomly catch barrel like I did in the past, like in my junior year and sophomore year. So now I actually have kind of a goal that'll be a lot more obtainable, so I'm actually training for something.
Good.
So that's gonna be exciting.
Let's do this. I know the weight part isn't necessarily that big for you. Did you
No.
weigh in today?
Yeah,
What were you?
196.7.
Good.
No.
Goal weight, where are you trying to be at by February of 2026?
195.
Perfect.
I gained that 50 pounds, now I'm like, fuck, I gotta get to like 205.
So you want to get 205?
I want to get 205. My goal before my bulk was 195. I got to 195, and I'm like, shit, that was easy. Because I was 180 to 185
So you want to be 205
So now I
by,
wanna be 205
by February?
by February. Yes, by the season.
How many calories do you feel like you need to be able to attain a day to
5,500.
Perfect?
Because I burn a lot of calories, and I'm training multiple training sessions a day, so that seems like a lot. But just with the pure amount I'm burning,
What's
I
your
really need
goal
that.
top 8th by February of 2026?
97.
How many times a month do you think you need to attend to be able to attain that goal?
At least 15 times, like how I did last month. At least 15.
Average bat speed. I can't remember what your average bat speed is.
65.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna write 65 with an asterisk.
Yeah.
What would you like your average bat speed goal to be by February 2026? And this is one of the things where, like, again, you don't necessarily need to go faster. So I wouldn't say like this February 2026. I don't say that needs to be like a goal of like, let's get to 76. Let's get
Yeah.
like, I would say let's get to see if you can get to 70 while still obtaining this 97 top 8.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking that too. Like, on an average day, I'm averaging 70. So,
So would you like that to be
Obviously,
70, 71,
like
72?
73-ish,
73?
74-ish. Because then I'm actually gaining bat speed, like the whole point of this month is, while still not having that be my whole focus. Because, yeah, the other kids that need to come in, the sophomores, they're underweight, they don't swing that hard. They need to fucking swing hard.
Yeah.
I'm more matured, more older. I already swing the bat hard. So that shouldn't be my goal for this month. My goal should be increasing bat speed while staying at my barrel percentage.
I like
So that's going to be the goal this month. Because obviously that's going to actually help me rather than, oh, now I swing 80, but I'm all the way back at my old barrel percentage. So
I like that.
I would love to hit at least 180 because that'd be a cool PR to have. But that's not going to be the focus for the month.
How many swings in a month or per month do you think you need to have to be able to attain that?
Shit. If I go in.
To
50
give you
times.
reference, you had, let's see, how many swings did you have this past month? This past month you had 506 swings in the month of November.
Let's go 550. Because obviously I'm going to be swinging on my own time and stuff
Love it.
with my own focus and shit like that. So 550 should be good.
Money.
It's obtainable.
Well, Nate Brown, is there anything else that you'd like to say into the microphone for the future, or anything on the past that we just discussed and went over? Would you like to see where you were at a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, like, never have a D2 or D1 or JUCO or bust attitude. Never have that. Like, kind of what Luke was saying, comparison is like the
Thief of joy.
thief of joy. Yeah, like, everybody has their own story, everyone has their own route. Just because you don't go the route you wanted to go doesn't mean the end of everything. Like, if you just accept and be appreciative of the shit you got, and put your nose to the ground and keep working, you're going to end up being way better than if you just got handed your goal. So my goal was to go JUCO, D2 or low-level D1 or bust. That was kind of my goal. I was smacked in the face, shit, now I only have NAIA offers. Committed to an NAIA, now I'm like, okay, I have to take a step back. Be appreciative of what I got. I'm going to college to play baseball. I'm getting a scholarship. I'm getting to play a kid's game in college and have fun. Like, I'm able to train here and be able to have my own bats, gloves. Lots of people don't. There's kids in Venezuela, they have the same gloves since they're 5. They can't afford shit like that. I'm lucky enough to be able to do that. So, appreciate that. And then I'm going to an NAIA. While that not have been my goal in the past, I'm getting to go to college. It's an extra step. And then maybe if I do good, I get another step. Another step, another step. It may be, I don't know what those steps are, but that doesn't matter. I shouldn't try to expect myself to go D1 or do all this other stuff. I just need to live in the moment, play good, play the best I possibly can, and that either leads to my goal or doesn't. And that's how life is. So if I just keep working as hard as I can and, I don't achieve my goal, well, maybe that's just what, I'm not a big God guy, but maybe that's just what God planned for me. I'm not a big religious guy, but shit, I mean, you can't have an answer for everything. So, yeah, I think that's really it. Just be happy with where I'm at and then go work hard, because if I'm working hard and the right person sees it, my dream will come true. So that's all that matters.
I love it. I love it. Well said, sir. For warm-ups, let's do a lot of paddle bat. Let's still do a lot of thin bat stuff. Let's do like a lot of bat pointers. Let's do a lot of check swing. Let's do a lot of whip backs.
All right.
Let's do.
You gotta write that shit down, dude.
We can, yeah.
Because I'll change my whole warm up in that cage every time I'm here to.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
one day will be that, next day will be bat pointers.
I think, yeah, and I want to try and give you like a couple different variables, a couple different tools, a couple different this. So
I've
that
been
way
doing
you
the same
can,
shit this whole month, every single warm up. I need to switch it up.
Let's do like some offset open, some offset closed. Let's do some step back. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Hold on, brother.
Sweet.
Ready to rock?
Yeah, I'm ready to rock.
Let's do it.